in terms of the B2B services that is possible for service provider is in helping enterprise customer enduring in this digital transformation. So there are a lot of services. So service provider can no longer focus only on connectivity, but how it can help enterprises to use services in order to help them in this digital transformation. I can give you one example. For example, like an AI-based identity management can be used by banking in order to increase security for the customer in using their mobile application. So that's kind of thing that can help the enterprises. So in terms of the service provider, what they need to do is understand what are the pains from the enterprises, and then from that pains, they need to correlate that with the services, with the latest technology offering that they have. Either it's like AI or machine learning or robotic or many other technology that can be used. So it is not just talking about technology, but what technology can help the enterprises to enhance the business, to deliver the outcomes that they need. So I think that's all that some of the things that service providers need to focus on.
There's an immense opportunity for B2B now, especially in the market where telco has come to the stage where they are merely data provider. So when a customer or the customer of the B2B, what they want is just data. So instead of selling retail-related data, we could sell bulk data to B2B businesses, i.e. example, like we sell bulk data to HSBC. So when HSBC customer accesses HSBC site, it could be free. Or we could be partnering with Netflix, for example, selling bulk data to Netflix, and then Netflix can actually sell it to their customer for free again. So I think there's immense opportunity that's untapped at this moment to sell bulk data as a B2B business.
When we talk about digital, there is a big opportunity for service providers in terms of serving the needs of business customers, especially not just as providers but as consultants as well, giving them the full suite of products, enabling them to be part of this the bigger digital economy. A lot of the things that we have seen is that people want solutions. They are not looking for just products. They want to address certain business requirements, like how do I improve my revenue? How do I expand my market? What are the avenues for me to recognize my cost levers and all that? These are things that I think that we as service providers can assist businesses. In the new age of digital, I think a lot of things we need to partner rather than traditionally as one of the incumbents, especially, we have traditionally been doing a lot of things by ourselves. If we want to sell a product, if we want to sell a service, we want to make sure that it's being developed internally. But as we move towards digital and with the faster pace of the industry itself, it is to our advantage to work with like-minded partners in addressing the business needs of not just our industry but beyond that as well.
Definitely, service providers need to change and evolve into more digital transformation. The kind of new services that needs to be launched, things like platform as a service, security as a service, infrastructure as a service, are the types of solutions that they need to get into in order to prevent from them not being significant in the market. Falling ARPU specifically requires for new services to be launched into the market in order to gain new market share as well as new services.
B2B opportunities are immense actually. Everything is moving towards B2B, and today businesses are evolving towards this direction. There's a lot of opportunities because what's happening now, everything is going to go into OTT services. Services like IoT, services like fintech, services like blockchain, eSIM. This is where the direction of digitalization is evolving. So the future is actually immense, and what I've mentioned is only the start of digitalization. In fact, there's more to come in the future, and in the near future, and in the long term basis.
And the reality is, from a market share perspective, right? There's a huge of opportunity out there in the market, right? For Celcom, is currently below 20%. So the way that we are looking at it from a digitization perspective is, we are going into a new revenue stream in the areas of security, data center, and currently we are revamping the team, right, to prepare ourselves for it, right? So we have 400 people, and if you look around here, we have companies from Axiata, which is Epigate, which Anthony spoke about this morning with regards to API. That itself enables us to set up the platform to go into digitization to enable the marketplace today to better serve in terms of going into those areas that I mentioned earlier.
I wouldn't think there are any 5G killer applications identified at the moment, but I think the biggest opportunity here is that 5G is an overhaul of network design, trying to actually enable all kinds of services to be developed on a common network across different access networks. I think this is an unprecedented opportunity because in the past, we have been supporting the different services using different kinds of network, and the cost of creating such services is very high. So I think we have a really unprecedented opportunity to actually have a common network to support these different applications. And then with this, I'm sure we can think of a lot of applications that will be bringing in a lot of new revenues to different service providers in the future.